All right, guys. We wanted to just do a quick little, I guess, warning about live feeding. So, all of our snakes, except for Needle here, get fed frozen, thawed, and warmed up mice or rats, depending on their size. Um, and but Needle here, he gets live anole lizards and sometimes live fish.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we had an incident yesterday with his lizard feeding. So we were able to get the lizard out of the enclosure that we keep it in and brought it over to Needle with some tongs. And Needle was super excited, more than usual. And he grabbed the lizard straight off the tongs. He's never done that before.
Yeah.
But he also got it in a bad spot because as soon as I let go, the lizard reached around and bit the side of Needle's face.
Oh.
And Needle was flipping out. Like, he looked like a fish out of water. He was just rolling over and twisting and turning and freaking out. And he hit every vine on the way down until they got down to the bottom. So it was a little scary there for a few seconds. And then I was able to get the lizard to let go using the tongs. But as soon as I did that, Needle let go. And then the lizard jumped out of the enclosure.
Oh, God.
And then I was able to scoop him up, put him back in the enclosure with the tongs, and Needle went bap, bap. So he bit him 2 more times. And then the lizard immediately jumped out of the enclosure again. And then hopped behind some furniture. So then I had to move the furniture.
Did we find it?
Found the lizard.
Okay.
Put him back in the enclosure, and he ran up the back of the enclosure all the way up to the top and hid out.
Okay.
And I came back in about an hour and could not find that lizard. So Needle eventually got his meal and all is well. There's no visible damage to Needle's face. But that's a concern when you're feeding live. I mean, the animals are 100% aware that they are fighting for their life, and they fight back. You increase the risk for scratches and infections, and obviously bite wounds and things like that. It's a risk to take. It's a tough thing to watch. But if you are feeding live, you really do need to kind of keep an eye on things and make sure that that your pet isn't being harmed while it's trying to eat. That's why we highly, highly recommend that you do frozen, thawed, and warmed up any chance you get. All right, until next time.